So there is a Trump-Carney rivalry brewing. I'm curious how it plays out. Many of the viewers here in the United States, in Canada, other places like UK, Australia, pay attention and take note because this is a very, very interesting video and it covers about the battle for North American power. And the question is the United States and Canada going to play nice, or is there a line drawn in the sand between the two countries? I'm hoping for diplomacy. I'm hoping for good, strong relationships. After all, Canada is one of the United States' greatest allies for so many years. But the question is, can a conservative inside the White House get along with a liberal from Canada? That's the question we're asking today. So one is a billionaire outsider, the other a banker backed by the global elite. Mark Carney and Donald Trump are heading for a collision course that could define North America's future. Mark Carney, former Bank of England governor, global climate policy champion, WEF darling, is quietly preparing his new agenda here inside Canada as the Prime Minister. Trump, he's calling Carney the Trojan horse of the globalists. Why is Trump so obsessed with Carney, and what does it really say about the battle between populism and elite power? Crazy question, and we'll cover that question and more today in this video. All that we're asking for is a like, a subscribe, help me feed Charlie, and I can deliver to you on a daily basis. So for those of you who are new to this channel, I want to make sure you're understanding who Mark Carney really is. He is a very, very super intelligent guy. Harvard educated, spent time inside of London as well, and I'm here to say that he is the former head of the Bank of Canada and England. He is a WEF speaker and climate finance advocate, and he represents global consensus, climate investment, and ESG backing. So these are some super powerful globalist elite elements that are really kind of behind him. Now the question is that agenda going to really meet the needs of the Canadian people? I think that's a great question to ask, and maybe more importantly, will he help iron out the relationship with the United States, with Donald Trump, and get the Canadian economy back on track and, of course, develop that powerful, powerful relationship that the United States and Canada has had for so many years? Does Trump feel threatened? That's a great question. He'd never show it on camera, right? But Carney is the embodiment of everything Trump really opposes. If you think about it, there's Carney, the globalist, there's Carney, the central bank person, and there's Carney, the climate first economics guy, right? And Trump, what is he doing? He's really kind of getting his base about the contrast of nationalism versus supranationalism. And that, too, is kind of a crazy thought if you think about it. But let's face it, Trump really does rally his people when he needs to be pushed, and he's got a very, very busy agenda inside the Oval Office, but he's constantly keeping the headlines and constantly keeping his people aware of where this agenda and where this presidency is heading. And hopefully it's for a handshake with Carney and not any kind of more, so we say, dust-ups between the two countries. There is economic clash coming. ESG versus oil and industry. Carney, let's face it, he's associated with the ESG and the carbon credit markets. That's gone so far into actually the Canadian housing market, which is kind of wild if you think about it. And I don't know if that becomes the new thumbprint or blueprint for how things are in Canada, or is it an opportunity to roll things back and reel some of these crazy Trudeau policies back in? That's a great question. Trump, on the other hand, he really is into deregulation, fossil fuels, American first trade policies, but this isn't just policy. It's two different economic worldviews, and both are trying to shape trade, regulation, and investment across North America. And let's face it, while the United States has the most powerful and diverse economy on the planet, Canada really does have the super powerful natural resources, and I believe, if I understand correctly, Canada has the greatest supply of natural resources on the planet and is right to the north of the United States. So there should be plenty of opportunity to get along and get things done between the two countries. Now the question is, can these two opposing views get things working? We'll check with this next segment. So whether you're in Canada, the United States, UK, Australia, or other parts of the Anglosphere, the bottom line is there's something at stake for everybody by having these two countries have better relationships. And this really comes down to a couple simple questions that are going to be answered here, like who controls the next 5 years of economic policy? Is it the deregulation people of Trump, or is it this global elite who just doesn't want to relinquish their control? Will your energy bill go down, or will your taxes go up? Americans and Canadians alike feel the battle in their wallets, and this is something that we really need to pay attention to, because at the end of the day, Main Street oftentimes is the guy who's left holding the bag. And I don't know about you, but I'm the biggest advocate for Main Street over whether it's Wall Street, whether it's other global elitists. Let's continue. So, who do you trust with the future of North America? The global strategist or the street fighter? Comment below, subscribe for deep dives, and once again, a like and a subscribe does wonders for the YouTube algorithm, and it will help this channel out a ton. And I'm also able to provide these types of insights to you on a daily basis. Until then, remember, the biggest battle we're fighting, folks, is the one between our ears. Stay healthy, and once again, I will catch you next video.